Hello and welcome to the WCBN FM Ann Arbor broadcast of Michigan women's basketball live from the Crisler Center here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, as the Michigan Wolverines look on to take the Niagara Purple Eagles. I am Dalton Taki alongside my partner Alex Lopez. Chris Pickler will be joining us later in this broadcast. Michigan looking to advance 2-0 on the season, but the Purple Eagles looking to do the exact same. They come in at 1-0. Michigan got a big win Friday against the Oakland Golden Grizzlies. Alex, what did you see in that game that you think would carry over into this?
Well, definitely seeing. I'd love to see Flaherty and Thompson to continue them leading the scoring. Both shot pretty efficiently as well. Another thing I want to see is a little bit fewer turnovers for the Wolverines, as well as a stronger defensive presence. There were times during the opening game where Hannah Little for Oakland Golden Grizzlies was able to dice up the defense and get straight to the basket.
And we have starting lineups in for the Michigan Wolverines. Sierra Thompson, Kate Flaherty, Jill Dunstan, Danielle Williams, Hallie Thome. And for the Purple Eagles, we have Tiffany Corselli, Maggie McIntyre, Victoria Rampado, Morgan Backman, and Kaylee Strumpel. In a matchup that Michigan does have the size advantage, it helps to have the 6'5" Hallie Thome. And the tallest girl on the roster for the Purple Eagles only clocks in at 6'2". That would be Victoria Rampado. And we have the opening tip. Thome tips it back to Thompson. Quickly up to Williams into the lane. And a charge called on Danielle Williams early on in this one. Charge taken there by McIntyre.
And for the Purple Eagles, definitely look for McIntyre to be for Victoria Rampado actually be leading the score in this game with 17 points in the first game of the season for them.
Corselli brings it up, shifts over to the right side of the floor, working on Danielle Williams. She passes it up to Strumpel. Strumpel over to McIntyre. McIntyre looking to get it in to Rampado. Swings it back all the way around to Corselli. Corselli for three, draws nothing. Offensive rebound, Strumpel puts it up and in.
The first 2 points going for the Purple Eagles. Definitely, again, Michigan trying to set up a defensive presence. That wasn't always there against Oakland.
And Flaherty, as she tries to drive into lane, had it stolen away by Corselli. McIntyre now on the right wing. She passes over to Strumpel. Strumpel throws it to where Rampado should have been. On different pages of the book there, and the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover goes to Michigan. Sarah Thompson now brings it up the center of the floor. She throws it over to the left wing to Flaherty. Flaherty up top to Williams. Williams looking inside. Lost one up to Thome. Thome double teamed, and that one's going to get blocked by Rampado. Corralled in by McIntyre. McIntyre up the middle, and she is going to commit a double dribble as she tried to bring it up into some Wolverine traffic. Couldn't keep the dribble continuous.
Something to look for the Purple Eagles is their three-point shooting. They were 6 for 14 in the first game, so definitely look for that outside presence by them.
Sierra Thompson now flips it over to Danielle Williams on the right wing. Into the corner, Kate Flaherty. Kate Flaherty for three. Waved off, though. Looks like we have a foul on number 24, Morgan Backman. Off-ball foul. Both too physical down low. Thompson triggers for the Wolverines on the baseline. Finds a cutting Jilly Dunstan for the first couple points of the game for the Wolverines. 2-2, 8:43 here to go in the first. Here we have McIntyre. She gets it stripped away by Sierra Thompson. Gets it back. Passes up top to Strumpel. Strumpel now working on Thome. She loses it. Thome with the steal. To Dunstan, over to Flaherty. Flaherty bringing along the right side, pushing it up into the middle. Hand off to Thompson. Thompson for three with a hand in her face. Rebound, no. Tipped by Jill Dunstan. And last off a Niagara defender. Looks like that last one went off Morgan Backman. It will remain Michigan ball with a fresh 30. Thompson triggering on the baseline. She looks, throws it up top to Hallie Thome. Thome misses, gets her on rebound out to Flaherty over to Thompson. Thompson looks back inside. Little show and go move. No, finally dumps it off to Thome. Thome along the left side uses the right hand and gets it in.
Great ball movement by Michigan. Definitely Thompson opening up the lane for Thome.
Going with the nice move on the baseline there. McIntyre and Corselli have a bit of a mix-up. McIntyre will get the ball up top. Now hands off to Corselli. Corselli working on Danielle Williams. She tries to probe into the lane. Nothing there. Ball finally out to Rampado. Rampado working on Jill Dunstan. Scoop, no. Rebound, Thome. Up to Flaherty. Flaherty along the left side brings it in the middle. She goes all the way in. 15-footer, Danielle Williams. No good. Rebound, Corselli. Corselli to McIntyre, and they're going to slow it down. 7:30 to go here in the opening period of play. 4-2 Michigan. She brings around the corner, dumps into Rampado. Rampado double team, no good. Dunstan and Thome working on defense together there. Dunstan passes it over to Flaherty. Flaherty now working. Step back, no. Over to Dunstan. Dunstan had an open shot, didn't want it. Dumps into Thome. Thome into the middle, left hook. That's too easy. And Niagara thinks the exact same thing as head coach Jada Pierce takes a timeout to talk it over with her team.
Right away, Michigan definitely using Thome's size advantage. As you said before, there's very few big women that can compete with her size, and look for Michigan to completely exploit that over and over again. Interesting to note, McIntyre is actually only 5 foot and being guarded by the 5'7" Thompson, so it'll be another notable size matchup in favor of the Wolverines.
Yeah, and speaking of size matchups, we saw it right there. Hallie Thome, if she gets it on that the right block, time and time again, she's going to power dribble into the center of that lane and lefty hook. That one was just too easy. Rampado offering little to no resistance there. And Pierce has to sit and talk about it with her team.
And Thome will be also contributing a ton of points. She had 15 in the opening game of the season. So she's already started off with a hot hand.
And the defensive clamps have come down as we've seen Niagara take a lot of bad-looking shots, whether it be double-teamed in the post or hand-in-the-face jumpers. They came out, scored that opening basket. Now they have on a 2.5-minute drought. Michigan is on that 6-0 run in the last minute and a half or so. And this is exactly what Coach Kim Barnes-Rico needed her team to do. Get off to a hot start, build that big lead, allow the bench players to get in, get some experience, because you don't know in the season when injuries are going to strike, who's going to go down, and who needs to step up.
Definitely agree with that. And same with the Purple Eagles. It's time to find who is that player that can bring them back. Definitely look for Rampado or Corselli. Corselli definitely taking control of the ball handling duties. She had 11 points the first game, so definitely watch for her. She's a 3-point shooter.
And as you can hear the Michigan Stadium band playing in the background, stadium not quite as full as it was for the home opener on Friday. Maybe that being due to what it is perceived as a lopsided matchup. People want to stay in and watch their NFL Sundays, if you would. But still a decent crowd for a Sunday afternoon of women's basketball. Maybe some leftovers from the men's game earlier this afternoon where the Michigan men ended up beating Howard, I believe. IUPUI, excuse me. And a press from Michigan forces a Rampado turnover. She just kind of threw it to nowhere. I guess McIntyre was the closest Purple Eagle there. Now Sierra Thompson will bring it up. She goes over on the right wing to Williams. Williams looking. She's getting double teamed. Down in the short corner to Dunstan. Dunstan back to Flaherty. Flaherty for three. No good. Rebound Thome. Thome right back up with it. Easy. Two more points for Hallie Thome.
Once again, just showing the size matchup that Michigan is definitely winning. Overall, Thome just picking up that ball off the offensive rebound and putting it back.
And McIntyre trying to dribble and initiate the offense. Sierra Thompson getting a little too physical with her there. She's going to pick up her first foul of the day. That'll be the second team foul for Michigan, as we can recall the opening charge foul on Danielle Williams. Corselli will be triggering sideline for the Purple Eagles. 30 seconds on the play clock as it was reset because of the foul. 6:40 to go here in the opening period. Corselli having a tough time getting it in. 5-second violation. Great defense there by the Michigan Wolverines. No one was open in purple. Thompson now bringing it up, looking to capitalize on momentum. They are on an 8-0 run and just got a big defensive stop. Kate Flaherty in the corner. Hesitation move works baseline. Up top to Sierra Thompson. Just missed the pass. Sierra Thompson back into the corner for Flaherty. Flaherty for three. Yes. Her first of the day, and no reason to not expect many more. Corselli now brings it along the left side. That Michigan defense looking to stay locked in. Size matchup. Watch Flaherty and Rampado. As for now, it's over on the right wing to McIntyre. She goes over to Corselli. Corselli showing a move. 15-footer. Back iron. No. Tipped around. Finally corralled in by Hallie Thome. Up to Danielle Williams as they push it. She up to Sierra Thompson along the left side. She almost loses out of bounds. Gets it back. Up top now to Flaherty. 20 to go on the play clock. Over to Williams. Williams on the right side. Down in the short corner to Jill Dunstan. Dunstan looking somewhere to go with it. Nowhere. Up to the left wing to Sierra Thompson. Sierra Thompson back to Dunstan in the short corner. She works on Rampado. She throws up an air ball. No good. Rebound. Thompson. Thompson gets it off knowing there's not much time. Rattles around and in. 13-2 Michigan. 5:26 to go here in the opening period of play.
And Niagara definitely struggling to find some offensive rhythm with no points the last 4 minutes, and Michigan going on an 11-0 run.
Corselli now in the corner, up top to Strumpel. Strumpel over to McIntyre. Back to Strumpel up the middle, working on Thome. She goes left hand. She drives in. Jill Dunstan tried to slide over and take a charge. Not there in time. Blocking foul, charge to number 11 in Mays. It was a shooting foul. Strumpel will get the first free throw attempts of any team today. As we look to the scores table, it looks like maybe Carolyn Cozy checking in. And she is for Tiffany Corselli. Cozy, a junior out of Fort Washington, Maryland. 5'5" guard. As the first was down for Strumpel, she misses the second one. Rebound Dunstan over to Flaherty along the left side. She works it all the way into the middle. Up top to Thompson. Thompson now has a little bit of room. Tries to go middle up to Dunstan over to Flaherty. Flaherty show and go move. Weaves between some traffic and lays it up and in.
Beautiful hero step over straight to the basket.
McIntyre now brings it up. She swings it around to Cozy. Cozy looking for nowhere to go. Good defensive pressure here by Danielle Williams. Not making anything easy. Now she finds McIntyre in the corner. 15 to go on the play clock. And a switch gets Thome on her, but they recover over to, that was over to Rampado, over to Strumpel, and she makes a move on Thome and draws a foul. She'll get 2 more free throws. As we look, we got some more subs coming in. It looks like Kaiser Gondrzik, who had an excellent first game for the Wolverines, is at the scores table, along with Boogie Brzezinski. 2 dynamic guards that can jumpstart any offense, as the first one from Strumpel is good. I'm trying to get a read on the number who's checking in for the Purple Eagles, but it will be for Shooter. And Strumpel can't quite come out yet as she misses the second one. Now Flaherty along the left side, up top to Dunstan. Dunstan over to Gondrzik, into the corner to Brzezinski. Her feet on the three-point line, a long 2. Something that the analytics fans would call a poor shot. Went in anyway. McIntyre now up top, dribbling along the left side. She has Brzezinski on her. She works all the way into the lane, dumps it off to Rampado. Rampado works tough righty hook as she goes from left to right across the lane. Jill Dunstan was on her there, couldn't do anything. 17-6 now. So they works around step back 3, no good. Rebound Rampado. McIntyre brings it up. Brzezinski on her. Brzezinski and Gondrzik checked in for starting guards, Williams and Thompson. McIntyre feeds it up top to Rampado. She works on Jill Dunstan again. That seems to work the most thus far for the Eagles as she misses a righty hook. Up top to Gondrzik, over into the corner to Flaherty. Flaherty for 2, no. Tipped out by Hallie Thome, and she'll be the last one to touch it. And it looks like now checking in 33, David's daughter checks in all the way overseas from Reykjavik, Iceland.
I thought I was far away from home, being from Pennsylvania. So
Corselli also is checked back into the game. She dribbles around up top to the left. Screen from David's daughter, and that's an illegal screen. Not a great start from the Iceland. Comes out, illegal screen foul, turns it back over to Michigan. Once again, Michigan leading this one 17-6, 3:13 to go in the game. Zaski brings it up top. She picks up her dribble over to Gondrzik. Gondrzik over in the corner to Flaherty. Flaherty working, finds a wide open Jill Dunstan. She caught the Purple Eagles sleeping and made them pay. 19-6, Michigan. Heck of a pass there by Gondrzik to have the court vision to find open Dunstan. Corselli now brings it around. Nice crossover move working on Brzozowski. Nothing. She's looking to give it to Rampada. Nothing there. Into David's daughter. She works. She just throws it away. Gondrzik now pushing it up. 3-on-1 over to Brzozowski. Brzozowski, tough lefty lay and gets it. And we got ourselves another Niagara timeout. Michigan on top, 21-6, 2:35 to go in this first quarter.
and definitely you can see Michigan just completely overmatching the Purple Eagles here. They really have nothing to kind of compete them in neither in size nor speed. And it must be frustrating for the Purple Eagles to know where they're at right now.
Yeah, and before the game, Coach Kim Barnes-Rico really wanted to stress defense to her team, as at one point in that Oakland game on Friday, it was a 3-point game in the middle of the second quarter. And that message has resonated with her team, as Niagara is only shooting 29%, 2 of 7, and 2 of their 6 points have come off free throws. And the shots they have been forcing out of Niagara have not been good ones.
Not at all.
Backman back in the game now for Niagara. Corselli, Cozy, Backman, David's daughter, and Rampada in. Along the left side to Backman. Backman, nice pass in to Rampada, who used a good job using her body to shield off Jilly Dunstan. 2 more points for her. As Kaiser Gondrzik drives down into the short corner on the left side, she draws a foul from David's daughter.
And there'll be a sub Munger for Flaherty.
And a quick hook for the Icelander as Strumpo comes back in. Now, the first time today, we see Charisma Bryant check in, and Thom also coming back in now as Jill Dunstan will take a quick breather. Maria Backman in for the Wolverines. Inbound safely up top to Nicole Munger. Back into the corner. And Boogie Brzozowski finds Thom, who has a nice move using the rim as protection. It looks like we have an injury on the floor.
I think she got poked in the eye, I think.
Yeah, maybe poked in the eye there by Hallie Thom.
Oh, those are the worst. Oh,
Jay Moore now will check in for the injured Morgan Backman. We hope everything with her is okay. Bryant triggering for the Purple Eagles as Michigan comes out with some full court pressure, but only man to man. Corselli now working with Brzozowski on. Onto the elbow for Strumpo. She makes a move, tipped away by Munger. 1-on-none as Gondrzik goes all the way in for a lefty layup and one off the glass.
And the freshman leading the way already, and that'll be her first bucket of the game as well as the and one.
And a poor decision there by Corselli, as it was clear that no one was going to catch Gondrzik, and she went in and fouled anyway.
Those are the high percentage shots that Michigan has been making. They shot 50% in the first game, and they are shooting right now 60%. So high percentage shots are going to be the reason why Michigan has a 17-point lead.
Can't convert on the and one. Niagara gets the rebound. Cozy up top over to Corselli in the corner. Screen from Bryant. She goes baseline. Floater. No good. Rebound Brzozowski. Brzozowski had nothing but open space, but bumped by Bryant. That might be considered a clear path in the NBA. That will put Michigan in the bonus, though. For those of you maybe carrying over from the WCBN men's broadcast, listening into this one, women's basketball goes by 4 quarters, and 5 fouls will put a team in the double bonus. Those fouls being reset at each quarter. And the first one for Brzezowski rattles in and home. 26-8, a minute and a half here in the first period. And the second one is good. Niagara finds themselves down 19 early. Corselli brings it along the left side, working back to the right. She goes over to the left corner to Bryant. Bryant looking to kick it in. Kick ball by Maria Backman. It will stay with the Purple Eagles. 17 seconds to go on the play clock. Niagara has to be cognizant of that. Safely up top to Moore. Moore shoots, misses. Rebound, Brzezowski. Brzezowski up to Munger. Munger now dribbling. She tries to get all the way in. We ourselves a travel as she ran into 2 Purple Eagles and couldn't stop her feet. Looks like Bryant and Corselli combined there to get the turnover. Michigan showing pressure but backs off. Cozy brings it up. Now over to Corselli. As we hit the minute mark to go here in the first quarter of play. Cozy on the left wing. She drives baseline. Pulls up, nothing. Up top to Strumpel. Strumpel, 18-footer, is down. As now double digits for the Purple Eagles, 27-10. Over on the right side to Gondrzik. Gondrzik not having quite the game she had on Friday, but still playing nice nonetheless. Great job by Maria Back being inside position, but she couldn't keep her feet set. Traveling violation.
I don't think there'll be a few steps of the Purple Eagles. McIntyre back in, as was Rampado.
Trumpo, Rampado, McIntyre, Corselli, and more are the Purple Eagles on the floor. As Moore has it, she gets a screen around up top, goes all the way in for the right-handed layup, misses it. No. Kicked out. The rebound finds its way to Brzezowski, and she gets bumped by Corselli. Corselli picks up another foul. That will be her second, and a quick sub as Cozy is going to come back in for her. Brzezowski will be shooting 2 free throws with 24.1 to play in this first quarter.
And Corselli with 32 personal fouls early this game. Same with David's daughter. 2 key players or players that take up a lot of minutes for the Purple Eagles already in foul trouble.
First one for Boogie is good. Sends this Michigan lead to 18. Dribbles twice, spins it in her left hand, dribbles one more, and the second free throw is good from Boogie Brzezowski. 24 to go as Cozy will bring it up now. Gondrzik working defensively on her. We got an off-the-ball foul. It looks like on Rampada. Excuse me, they're going to change it. This one's on Maria Backman, which I thought was the correct call at first. Maria Backman just getting a little too physical. No reason to do that, as that will put Niagara in the bonus with 18 seconds left. And Michigan playing so stingy defensively to just give 2 free throws without them having to earn it is not a good look for Maria Backman. She will be fighting for playing time this year. Rampada hits the first and the second. 29-12 now. 18 seconds. What should be the last possession of this quarter. Press from Niagara as Michigan breaks it. Gondrzik over on the left wing. She brings it around up top now. She's working 8-7-6 into the lane. Tries to throw it to Backman. Can't complete the pass. Turnover. 5.2 now for Niagara as they are going to look to get a desperation shot here. Strumpel will be doing the honors to start this play for Niagara. They get into McIntyre at the free throw line. 3, 2, 1. And we got a 30-footer. And no, Rampado just wasn't aware of the clock situation. Had a chance at a 30-footer. Tried to dribble in and shorten it up. Couldn't get it off in time. That will conclude the first quarter. 29-12, Michigan on top. Scoring leaders is Thome with 8. Thome also leads all rebounders with 5. Thompson with 3 assists for Michigan. Team leaders for Niagara, Rampado with 6, Struppel with 2 rebounds, and Cozy with 1 assist. Alex, what did you see in that first quarter from both teams that they could improve on?
Niagara's really struggling to shoot the ball. They're shooting 33%. The Stars, Corselli hasn't made a shot yet. But on the Michigan side, you saw it definitely early on, Thome taking advantage of the size difference and banking on. She has 5 rebounds already. Look for her to continue grabbing the rebounds and winning in a size matchup. But Michigan's turnovers, 5 turnovers in the first quarter, definitely something Michigan might want to kind of reduce at least in the second quarter.
And Michigan may be fouling a little too much as they have given up 4 of 12 points on free throws, and Niagara has attempted 6. And it's the silly fouls, too, that you see, like the one on Maria Backman at the end of the first quarter. You see them fouling girls who have no chance of making a shot on a drive to the lane. So the defensive clamps are out for Michigan, but the defensive discipline still needs to be
A little bit, they can tone down the aggressiveness a little bit. I understand, second game in, trying to impress, trying to get those points for later, trying to show what you can do, especially to get those minutes later this season. Just tone it down a little bit for especially some of the forwards who are getting called on these fouls, and in reality now we have to be careful with foul trouble.
there. And some more stats from around this game. Flaherty has 5 points and 1 assist in 8 minutes. Dunston with 4 points, 3 rebounds. Dunston maybe the best rebounder on this team, despite Thome having the size differential, physical inside. To start the second quarter, Niagara will get the ball. Strumpel, Rampado, Corselli, McIntyre, and Backman for Niagara. Thompson, Dunston, Williams, Thome, Flaherty for the Wolverines. Now down in the corner, Backman has it. Up top to Rampado. Jill Dunston on her. 10 seconds. Corner 3 from Corselli is good. First 3-pointer of the day for Niagara. 29-15. As Niagara strikes first, as we saw in that first quarter.
And Niagara wants any shot at coming back or any chance of making this a closer game. Versailles going to lead the way, and she showed it off with the first 3-point, making her first 3-point shot in the second quarter.
Flaherty tried to make a move to dribble inside, but she will get hacked there. Foul is on Backman. Corselli has to be cognizant as she has 2 personal fouls, and now Backman picked up her second. Up top to Flaherty, who has a fresh 30. On the wing to Williams. Williams' 15-footer is good. Danielle Williams' first points of today. Sarah Thompson now working on the 5-foot McIntyre. She gets it at the elbow to Rampado, finds it cutting Backman. Backman had a much smaller Kate Flaherty on her, but can't convert on the layup. Over on the left side to Danielle Williams. Back to Flaherty. Flaherty now working inside. Over on the right wing to Thompson. Thompson dribbles to the middle over left wing. Williams. Williams pump fake. No. To Flaherty. Right wing. Pump fake 15-footer. No. But she's going to get fouled there by McIntyre. 2 free throws coming up for Kate Flaherty. McIntyre picks up her first personal. First free throws of the day for Caitlin Flaherty. First one is good.
And if Flaherty makes both of them, it'll be another similar story as we saw on Friday. Michigan shooting pretty well from the stripe, 72%. So it's something that I believe all teams should be good at. Just these simple free points that are given to them. If you're not gonna take it, it's gonna really hurt you, especially down the road in an NIT or March Madness tournament.
And the second is good. Michigan comes out with pressure. And the pass from Corselli to Strumpel sails high out of bounds. Another turnover from Niagara.
That'll be 9 for them on the night on the day already, just in 12 minutes of play.
Thompson now brings it up the middle. Over to Williams, back up top to Flaherty. Flaherty over to Thompson on the left. looking to get into Thome. Good defense there by Rampado. Nothing up top. They get swung back around. Williams trying to skip it over to the left side to Thompson. That one soars high. We have back-to-back turnovers.
Michigan also has 6 turnovers. A little bit high. I know Coach KBA is not going to be too happy about that number already being at 6.
Not happy at all as Corselli brings it up the middle off that Michigan turnover. And a lazy pass tipped away by Dunston. Can she save it before it goes out of bounds? No, she can't. It will stay with Niagara, but they will be taking it from behind half court with 20 to go on the play clock. Cozy checks in now for Corselli.
Great effort, though. Great. Can't take that away from them.
Yeah, Corselli telegraphed that pass there. Inbounded to Rampado. She gets it to McIntyre. They now just get it across the timeline. McIntyre with Williams on her. 10 on the play clock. 9, 8, up top to Rampado. Over to Strumpel. Strumpel working 6-5. She tries to go in righty scoop. No good. Corralled in by Thome. Good defense by the Wolverines there.
And you can hear the student section messing with the minds of the basketball players, going back to calling down the shot clock when there's still 5 seconds left to go.
Up top now, Flaherty. Flaherty dribbles into the corner for Thompson. Thompson, three-pointer hander in the face. No good. Rebound Thome. Thome back up top to Flaherty. Flaherty, deep three. Front iron, no. Tipped around by Dunston. Dunston's going to get called for over the back on Cozy. And I think that was the right call there.
Thome with a 6 rebound already. Possible double-double. Watch for later this game. And looks like there will be a sub Williams for Gondrzik.
And more in for Backman on Niagara's side. Pressure from the Wolverines. And Rampado will dribble it up, get it back to McIntyre. She gets it across with 22 to play. More up top, Flaherty on her. A rub there by Thome. Good job getting back on defense. Cozy over to Moore in the corner. Moore can't hang on. Another Niagara turnover.
That'll be double-digit turnovers for the first half. Both teams playing a little bit sloppy. I know Michigan wanted to cut down on the turnovers, and it seems they're struggling a little bit on it, but it's nothing I'd be too worried about at this point.
Diney David's daughter back in for the Wolverines. Thome is getting double teamed in Niagara running what's a very loose 2-3 zone. 14 seconds on the play clock. Flaherty in the corner. Back up top to Thompson. Thompson wide open three-pointer. She's not going to miss that one. 36-15. Michigan up now 21. 6.5 to go here in the first period. First half of play. Now steal by Gondrzik. One on none. Can Cozy get back in time? She's going to foul her. Flips it up. Fills it up. Count that baby in a foul. Gondrzik and one. Second one of the day for her.
And Cozy has no point in fouling. Either make the foul or let her just get the points. At this point, you're giving 3 points to Gondrzik, who shoots from the stripe extremely well.
Kayla Robbins checks in for the first time. The freshman. Promising future here at Michigan. And like you said, that foul either has to be a foul where they can't get the shot off or you just let her go. She converts on the and one this time as opposed to last time.
Gondrzik 5 points at this point. Not necessarily putting out the high points that she was against Oakland, but playing extremely well, shutting down both Corselli and Cosley on the defensive side.
More up top, lazy pass to Cozy. Gondrzik, another steal, another wide open left-handed layup. No and one opportunity this time. And Niagara looks beaten down already as they are telegraphing passes. Can Coach Pierce rally the troops to put up a strong rest of the second quarter and second half? David's daughter now double-teamed inside, flips out to McIntyre. Back to David's daughter, 15-footer from her. Back iron, no good. Rebounds here at Thompson. They pass it up to Gondrzik. Gondrzik just corrals it in. She flips over to the elbow to Robbins. Robbins works it in, and we got a foul on Rampado. Kayla Robbins didn't score in last Friday's contest. She had 2 free throw attempts. She'll get 2 more here, looking for her first NCAA collegiate points. Kayla Robbins, a 6'1" freshman out of Mitchellville, Maryland. Back iron, no on the free throw. Still searching that elusive first stat.
I know you're talking about Coach Pierce seeing if she can keep these girls motivated. Not only that, sometimes I think the hardest times to play when you have a big lead like this, and it'll be notable that Coach KB has replaced some of these younger players to give them game experience, to see who will be there for the bench roles when March and NIT come around.
And Kayla Robbins finds that first point. Congratulations to her as the second free throw is down. 42-15 now, Michigan with 5.5 here to go in the first half. Corselli three with a hand on her face, no good. Poor job boxing out there by Gonders. Corselli gets her own rebound, passes out 15-footer to Moore. She misses. Ball knocked around, finally corralled in by Robbins. Robbins to Thompson. Thompson to Gonders into the corner for Flaherty. Flaherty for three, good.
And Flaherty with 10 points now, continuing her hot hand from Friday's game.
In Friday's game, she started out cold in the first half, but really turned it on in the second half. At one point, hitting 6 consecutive shots.
And Michigan on a 16-0 run in the last 4 minutes. Definitely trying to close this game out early.
Strumpel up top, working against Stone, over to David's daughter. Now over to Moore. Moore with Flaherty on her. We got a foul, hand check on Flaherty. Second team foul of the quarter. We're going to go to timeout here. Michigan on top, 45-15, 30-point lead already in this one, 4:38 to go in the half.
Definitely what we expected here. Michigan coming out strong. And Flaherty leading the way with 10 points and 2 threes made. So she's continuing her great season already so far. Great early season, I want to say. And, you know, for the Purple Eagles, it's tough when you come in playing at Crisler. It's not the easiest place to play in. We have a pretty rough crowd here that can get to them. And the shots are just not falling their way, shooting only 28%. And even at the free throw, only shooting around 65%.
I think the biggest telling statistic, Michigan has gotten a lot of easy looks as opposed to Niagara. You can see points in the paint, Michigan winning that battle by the tune of 22-6. And what looks Niagara have gotten in the paint have been very tough. That Michigan defense playing very strongly. The only downside you could pull out of this one is Michigan with 6 turnovers. But defensively, they're forcing enough to maybe make up for it as Niagara has, coughed up the ball 12 times.
And you talk about the points in the paint. Something you want to look at is also points off the turnovers. With Niagara having 12 turnovers already, Michigan has been able to get 21 points off of that. So that's definitely contributing to the large margin as well.
We look and we see Coach Pierce for the Purple Eagles. What do you say to your team at this point who has seemingly lost interest in this game as we saw them commit 3 straight turnovers for layups, giving up open threes? Alex, what do you say as a coach to your team?
I think this is where you start getting your upperclassmen involved. Seniors such as Corselli or your juniors, Rabayo, especially these team leaders. This is where you have them kind of tell the team is like, all right, guys, we're down by 30, but we still play for our pride. We still play for Niagara University and for the logo on our chest. So I think for them is to continue working hard. Some of the simple turnovers they have are just mental mistakes and miscommunication. I think they can really cut down on the turnovers and maybe cut down into this lead a little bit.
Niagara will have it down on their end. And McIntyre up top gets it stripped away by Brzozowski. She corrals it back in. And now she will initiate the offense. McIntyre tries to pass it into David's daughter. Stole there by Robbins. Robbins all the way in. Not sure what to do with it. Gets it to Munger. Munger over to Gondrzik. Gondrzik show and go move. Flips into Robbins. Robbins can't control it. Tipped out by McIntyre.
And it's great to see Michigan's defense today really putting the pressure. Calling the game on Friday, they kind of looked a little bit laid back, kind of adjusting to whatever came at them. And today they're really putting on the pressure, and you can see that's contributing to the turnovers they've caused Niagara to have.
Bohm got it on the inbounds pass. Gets swung around all the way up top to Gondrzik. Gondrzik 3 feet behind the long line. Got it. Kaiser Gondrzik for 3.
And Gondrzik now slowly filling up the stat sheet as well. 10 points, 4 for 4 on today.
McIntyre up top. Gets it over to Strumpel. Strumpel to Rampado. She's working, has the much smaller Robbins on her. Spin move, lays it up in, no good. Charge called there, and nothing can go Niagara's way at this point.
And Coach K, I know Michigan basketball prides itself over these of taking up these charge fouls. They had 5 in the first game against the Golden Grizzlies from Oakland University.
As we see more, and Bryant check in for the Purple Eagles. Dump down into Thome from Robbins. She's triple team up to Zaski, over up top to Munger. Munger on the left wing now to Gondrzik, over to Munger. She dribbles in to Brzezowski up top. 10 seconds into Robbins down low. Great cut there by Robbins. Better find by Brzezowski, and 2 points for the Michigan Wolverines. 50-15, 3:20 to play here in the first half.
A great ball movement really causes the matchups to come out, and you have Brzezowski just kind of wide open and able to cut it back for the basket.
Up top to Moore. She works in on Munger. Too many steps there as she drives to the lane. Another Niagara turnover. I feel like a broken record over here, Alex.
Yeah, that's frustrating. You can definitely see the frustration on some of these girls. They're trying, but things aren't just going their way. Definitely, it looks like the second half locker room talk is going to be quite a long one for Coach Pierce.
Pass into the corner results in a quick corner three from Gondrzik. No good. Rebound, Corselli. 2:48 to play. 50-15 Michigan. Over to Moore. Moore looking to get it in to Strumpel. And it looks like as Moore was dribbling up top, Zaski just too physical. She picks up a foul. Her first of the day. Team third. Michigan in the bonus now, so any Niagara foul will result in free throws.
Michigan with a 21-0 run the last 6.5 minutes, and Niagara, because of that, scoreless in the last 7.
The soft pass there, almost stolen by Munger. Now Corselli with the deep three, hand in her face, no good. Rebound, Brzezowski up to Kaiser. Kaiser into Robbins. Robbins no good. Relatively tough layup as Niagara gets it. And Corselli looked to pass the ball up and push the offense. No one was there, though, causing a double dribble. And I think you know the phrase by now. Another Niagara turn.
Now be 16 with still a little bit less than 2.5 minutes to go. And that's been the tale of the tape for people tuning in right now for Niagara University. Struggling with the turnovers, 16, and Corselli already with three herself.
Corner three from Brzezowski, no good. Rebound, Robbins. Robbins missed, no good. Rebound again. Finally, there it is. And in a odd turn of events, it kept getting bobbled around and then knocked away to Maria Backman, who was able to get it and go up with it. Couldn't make it, but drew the foul. 2 free throws for Backman.
I think Brzezowski had 2 rebounds in there, 2 shot attempts. It's one of those things where you can't really get the ball up in the air nor get it in your hands.
First one from Backman. Back iron, no good. Michigan up 50-15, 2:05 here in the second quarter. Second from Backman is good, 51-15 now.
The full court press would have seen that first for Michigan, but now they're backing off.
Corselli bringing it up. Gondrzik on her. Something that we haven't seen yet out of the freshman is how will she respond defensively to a good defender. Pass into Rampado. If she gets double teamed, she goes up for a shot. She's going to get fouled. 2 free throws for her. Foul on Kayla Robbins.
And I think Gondrzik has been responding pretty well. She has 10 points on today, shooting 4 for 5. But not only that, on the other side, I think she's been really disruptive. She has caused quite a few turnovers for Niagara. So Gondrzik, freshman playing really well, and looks like a start of a bright career for her as a Wolverine.
And she gets 1 of 2, and that will break the scoring drought for Niagara. But they still have no field goals in the last 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Michigan's on a 22-1 run. Gondrzik to Robbins to the elbow. finds a back-cutting Maria Backman. She puts it up off the left glass and in.
That ball movement leading to get another open look. This is when we go back to Michigan shooting 57% right now, but it's those high open, high percentage shots that they seem to get always.
And the first field goal in over 8 minutes now is Moore knocks down a 15-footer. Ball gets quickly pushed up to Gondrzik. Gondrzik goes middle, finds Backman. Backman on the block, takes one dribble, picks it up, kicks it out to Brzezowski. Skip over to Gondrzik now on the left side. She dribbles in, pass fake goes up, no, but draws a foul.
And good to see Gondrzik trying to go up against the much bigger Rambada. And I think that would be, and actually it would be a foul on Corselli.
No, it was on Moore. Yes. Gondrzik is going to get 2 free throw attempts as we have a mass amount of subs coming in. It looks like 2 from each side.
This would be Gondrzik's third free throw of the night.
And that one is up front. Iron, no good. As we see the first appearance from a Kenray Johnson, and it looks like Kiaja Peace, a couple of freshmen for the Michigan Wolverines. And now the second from Gondrzik is good. Kiaja Peace, a interesting piece for the Wolverines, as she has the offensive skills to be really good. And Boogie Brzezowski steals it away from Davidsdottir. She finds a cutting Gondrzik. Gondrzik gets swatted away by Davidsdottir. Now it's going back the other way. Davidsdottir leads the break. She pulls up now. Gives it up to Cozy. Cozy drives all the way in, and a charge is going to be drawn by, it looks like, a Kenray Johnson. And you had to see that charge coming from a mile away as Johnson got there way before Cozy was even close to the rim and set up. Perfect positioning for a Kenray Johnson.
You can definitely see Coach KB being real happy about that. These Michigan Wolverines, not all of them are the tallest, but they will take a charge when they have to.
Now over on the right wing, Brzezowski. 18, 17, 16 to go on the play clock, 23 to play in this half. Now we reach the 10-second mark on the play clock. Brzezowski over to Munger into the corner for Gondrzik. Gondrzik for 3. Short arm, no. Rebound, Munger. She goes up with it. Yes, heck of a job by Munger to sniff out that offensive rebound and fight through some tackles. Could have been an and one.
That'll be your first points of the night as well.
2-1 as Cozy just throws one up there. No good. That'll end the half. 56-18, Michigan.
27-3 last 9 minute for the last 9 minutes. So basically this whole quarter, they were a 27-3 quarter for the Wolverines.
Yeah, as we recall, Niagara hit that opening three-pointer to start this quarter by Corselli, and then it was no dice for the rest of it. And we will resume in the second half as Alex Lopez and Chris Pickler will take over. 56-18, end of the first half. Michigan on top of Niagara. Join us in the second half, if you please.
And welcome back to the Crisler Arena to watch the Michigan Wolverine women's basketball team take on Niagara University Purple Eagles in the second half. Michigan leading 56-18. I'm Alex Lopez with me is Chris Pickler. How are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. How are you, Alex?
So you're down 56-18.
Yeah.
As Coach Pierce, what do you tell these girls?
Let's get out of here. Let's try not to stop the clock too much. Let's get on the bus home because this is really, really bad. They are losing 56-18, and it looks like they're losing 56-18. It's really ugly basketball. We're big in the second half. Let's go, Alex.
And now Thompson with the ball, passing it out to Flaherty. Flaherty back to Williams. Williams to Thompson. Thompson at the top of the key, trying to find someone. Flaherty with a long range three, not able to make it. And McIntyre with the rebound for the Purple Eagles. On the flip side, the Purple Eagles with a three-point attempt, not able to make it. McIntyre now with the ball. Back to Rampalo. Rampalo to Corselli. Corselli being guarded heavily. Trying to pass it over Rampalo, not able to make it a turnover. Flaherty now pushing his pace, trying to find someone. Driving. Going baseline, kicks it out to Thompson. Thompson now driving, passes to Thome, and it'll be out of bounds. It'll be Michigan ball. As for Coach KB on the flip side, what are you telling these girls?
Don't get hurt. Don't get injured. Don't let anything bad happen. Get out with a win.
Very the long range too, and she makes it, and it'll be 58-18 University of Michigan. McIntyre now bringing the ball up. Niagara struggling overall, shooting only 29%. McIntyre passes out to Corselli. Corselli being guarded heavily by Thompson. Thompson not giving her much space. Back out to Backman. Backman out to McIntyre. Passes out to back to Backman. And back to McIntyre. Trying to flip it around. Corselli with a long three and makes it. It would be 58-21 Michigan. Now Thompson passes it out to Williams. Williams being guarded by McIntyre. Slight mismatch in size. Flaherty now top of the key, passing it out to Thompson. Thompson tries to find Thome in the middle, not able to, overthrows it, and it was last touched by the Purple Eagles.
Well, I'll tell you something. Sierra Thompson for the Michigan Wolverines. She is second in Michigan history with 200 threes. I believe she is 5 away from being first place. Something to keep an eye on today.
And Thome with a left-handed shot, and I would make it, but grabs her own miss and puts it back up and scores.
This is how I feel when I'm playing basketball with my friends. I just keep getting my own rebound until it eventually goes in.
Definitely. Now McIntyre with the ball, passes to Rampalo. Rampalo trying to find someone. Finds Kosi at the corner, not able to make it, and it would be over the back foul for the Purple Eagles. One of their first breaks this whole game. Definitely something to look out for is to see if Michigan. I know Coach Kibbe wanted to reduce the turnovers here in this game. Rampalo now with the inbound, passes it out to McIntyre. McIntyre passes it out to Bachman. Bachman to Rampalo. Rampalo trying to drive baseline, left-handed, and not able to go. And it'll be a double dribble.
Double dribble there. And just like that, 60-21 Michigan. They'll take possession. Like I said, just get out without any injuries. Get Sierra Thompson a few threes, and let's move on.
Thompson now with the ball, passes out to Williams. Wins out to Flaherty at the top of the key. Thompson now with the ball on the right-hand side, going left to right. Dunstan trying to go power through the paint, not able to, draws a foul. And that'll be a foul on Backman. That'll be Backman's third foul, I believe.
Yep, that's going to be her third. And Michigan will take it on the baseline. Fresh 30.
Thompson inbounds it to Flaherty. Flaherty driving. Passes out to Thompson. Thompson in the corner. And makes the long range two. And it would be 62-21 Michigan. And now McIntyre brings the ball up top of the key, passes out to Kosi. Kosi being guarded by Flaherty, not giving her much space. Back to Backman, back to McIntyre. McIntyre trying to find someone, passes all the way over to Backman. Backman quickly feeds it to the inside to Rampalo. Rampalo trying to find someone. Back to McIntyre with a long corner three, not able to make it. Backman with the rebound, puts it back up, not able to make it. And Flaherty with the rebound. Flaherty pushing the pace, quick pass to Thompson. Thompson out to Thome, and Thome mishandles it, but it'll be off the Purple Eagles. It'll be a Michigan ball still.
Something else to note that Caitlin Flaherty, the one of the best players on this Michigan team, she will become the 10th Wolverine to reach 1,300 points. Lucky 1,300. Pretty exciting for Michigan today.
Thompson inbounds it, does pass out to Flaherty, top of the key, passes to Thompson. Thompson, a 3-point attempt from the right hand side, not able to make it. And it would be Strumpel with the rebound. Passes to McIntyre, who brings it up. Thompson closely guarding McIntyre, not giving her much space. It's been like this all game. Thompson giving McIntyre a tough time on offense. Passes it off to Strumpel. Strumpel drives, right-handed layup, not able to make it in tone with the rebound. Some passes out to Flaherty. Flaherty pushing the pace real quick, slows it down, dribbles to her left, passes out to Thompson and out on the left hand side. Has Flaherty to the left for a three, and not able to make it. But Williams with the rebound. Williams passes out to Thome. Thome spins right-handed and makes it, and that is 12 points right now on the night. Definitely continuing a great start to the season. McIntyre out passes to Cozy. Cozy back to McIntyre at the top of the key. Trying to set up a little bit of action with Cozy, maybe a pick and roll. Cozy not at the top of the key. Cozy passes it out to Backman, I believe. Backman in the corner. Back out to Cozy. Back to Backman. But it's a pass straight to Williams. Williams passes to Flaherty, and Flaherty will just take it straight. A left-handed layup in for 14 points on the night now.
Pretty scoop and score and a timeout for Niagara. I'm sure they're stunned as they're now down by 45 points. And I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I'm fairly confident that Niagara actually has 0 defensive rebounds with 5:36 to go in the third quarter.
And Michigan starting off the day, it was an 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds. If you could say anything where Michigan can improve on today's game, which they played in the basically a nearly perfect game, what would that be?
Well, I see right now that they are shooting 55.3%. Is that correct?
Yes.
I see 21 misses. That's about the extent of the issues they're having today. Is that they haven't made those 21 shots. Other than those, it's been pretty perfect, and there have been 0 issues against the Niagara Purple Eagles. Not sure if those exist, but if they do, they're not in Michigan, and they're certainly not welcome in Crisler Center.
And looking ahead while we are taking this break, the Michigan Wolverines will be playing on the 18th, Howard at 7 p.m. That will also be home. So tune in for that. Um, who's impressed you the most tonight, Chris?
Well, the easy answer is Clay Flaherty, and she's got the most points, and that's. I'm gonna go with Gajernik though. 4 of 7 shooting, 1 of 3 from 3, 2 of 4 from the line. She didn't start today. She wasn't a name that was really on my radar. I'll admit I didn't call the first game, so I'm not 100% sure what she did in the first game, but she wasn't on my radar at all, and she's got 11 next to Combs 12. So I'm really impressed with all the players. No one really having a bad game for Michigan. But if I had to pick one, I'm going to go Gajinek because she came off the bench and she's just dominated for the Michigan Wolves.
Gondzik, former Miss Michigan, actually averaged 40 points a game her senior year.
Miss Michigan basketball.
Miss Michigan basketball.
Miss Michigan would be a model.
Yeah, sorry. And has scored 80 points in the playoff game. She actually had 19 points for 6 or 13 shooting against Oakland. So, she's acclimated pretty quickly to the Division I level of basketball. And I think it's going to be the start of something great for her.
It's going to be a start of something great for every player that's wearing yellow right now.
Definitely. And now Kosi with the ball. Passes out to McIntyre. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. McIntyre passes it out to Backman. Backman tries to feed it to Rampalo. Rampalo being guarded heavily and able to draw the foul and one. Rampalo puts it up. Two-handed shot.
That was who I just mentioned. That was Gondranik there. She was trying to get the held ball, the tie-up. Instead, she drew the foul.
And I think this is probably the only place where Michigan can really work on is that help defense sliding over when it needs to. They kind of look a little bit leaky on Friday, and these are the same moments where point guard passes it into the big, and they're not able to have the help defense coming quickly enough. Now Gondranik with the ball passes it out to Brzezowski. Brzezowski to Munger trying to find someone. Brzezowski now passes it out to Gondrzik. Gondrzik now to Backman. Back to Gondrzik with an open three. Shoots it. Not able to make. Backman with the rebound and able to put it back in for the and one. That would be 5 points for on the night with three rebounds.
Mm-hmm. Well, that time, once again, I do not think Niagara has many rebounds. They're actually being rebounded, by, double out rebounded by Michigan. And it shows they just can't seem to get a defensive rebound. And when Michigan misses a shot, it doesn't really matter.
That'd be 10 players on the board now for Michigan with points and 3 in double digits. And Brzezowski, even though she's only played 10 minutes, she's creeping up at that double digits as well. So as we expected, Flaherty to be leading the way, but going with only a rebound away from a double double, which would be nice. And she's continuing from a great freshman season. She averaged 14.4 points a game and shot 63%. And so, thumbs up is going to be a huge force for us, especially the mismatch she creates. Being 6'5", few girls can even compete with her at that size, much less her mobility and her feet. I think she has great feet. She can get all the way around and even goes out to defend the perimeter.
How about that student section? Look at that over there. We got a whopping 3 in the student section. If you count the 3 of us, we're at 6. That's pretty good.
But I think the key, and it happened in the men's games, in the guys' games too. It's been the student pep rally, man. This shot calling down the shot clock when there's like
it works every time.
15 or 16 seconds left, and start saying there's only 7 seconds. As a player, I never played basketball in high school or in club, but I know that's getting to them. You can definitely see some of these players throwing up shots with like 10 seconds to go, and it's been effective.
Well, right now everything's effective. Anytime Michigan misses, they know they've got thumb down in the key to just grab the rebound, throw it back up. And right now we're about to have a free throw because of the play I just said. And I'm really curious to see what Niagara's talking about in that huddle because you guys are down by 44. It feels like you guys are down by like 100. And Michigan is just outmanning outplaying the opposition.
I think outplaying is putting on like the lightest term. When you only have what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 players on the Purple Eagles with points. It's a bit hard to keep a lead or keep a game close. And Backman makes the free throw, so that will be the and one. 69-24 Michigan with 4:50 left to go. Now Kosi with the ball, bringing it up, being heavily guarded by Gonzalez. I think we've been putting a defensive showing today, in my opinion. Kosi's pass out to Backman out to McIntyre. McIntyre now passes out to Backman. Backman out to Rampalo. Rampalo trying to drive, goes right-handed, puts up a right-handed layup, not able to make it, but grabs her own rebound and passes out to McIntyre at the top of the key. McIntyre now with the ball, has Rampalo on the post, back out to Bachman. Bachman now passes to Rampalo. Rampalo drives, right-handed shot, and not able to make it. And it'll be again Purple Eagles rebound. McIntyre now with the ball, trying to drive, not able to find a lane. Rampalo feeds Bachman in the middle, and it makes it in.
Backman just conceded that basket. She also missed the rebound, came right off her hand to Niagara.
And now Michigan with the ball. Gondrzik passes it out to Munger out all the way out to Brzezowski. Brzezowski out to Gondrzik, the corner 3, and not able to make it. But Michigan able to pick up the rebound and one, all by Robbins. Robbins putting hat now with 5 points and 3 rebounds, and an assist as well. So clear all around game for her.
I'm telling you, this is getting pretty predictable at this point.
And now on the floor for Niagara would be Kosi, McIntyre, Graham, David's daughter, and Strumpel. McIntyre now trying to bring the ball up. Brzezowski putting some heavy pressure right away. Not giving McIntyre the easiest of time. McIntyre definitely struggling to finds Granroth. And now Granroth passes it out to David's daughter. David's daughter turns, left shot, and not able to make it. It would be a rebound by Munger. Pass out to Brzezowski. Brzezowski trying to a bounce pass quick, and it'll be Backman with the layup.
Wow.
Beautiful ball movement. It'll be 74-26 Michigan.
Those
3 minutes to go.
deep dribble passes. That was as good as it gets from the Wolverines.
McIntyre with the ball. Can't really find anyone. Finds Strumpel in the high post. Trying to turn around on Robinson. Robinson giving her a tough time. And she kicks it out to Kosi. Kosi tries to pass it back to Strumpel, but not able to. Be a loose ball, but Michigan picks it up. Brzezowski now pushes it. Munger now by herself in the corner. Finds Backman. Backman drives and makes it in. And once again. Wow.
And you say 50? 5-0 Backman. My new MVP.
And Backman just racking up the points quick with 10 points now and 2 rebounds in just 8 minutes of playing. So definitely that plus minus being quite high for her.
Yeah, I'm looking at the rebound stats, folks. Officially, it is 30-16 Michigan. Feels like a lot more. Anyway, here comes Backman's free throw.
Backman spins it, dribble, spins it one more time, back up, and it's good.
Beautiful.
And Michigan shooting 13 for 17 on the night in the front of the stripe, 77%. Definitely continuing on when they shot 73%. So look for Michigan late this throughout the season to continue making about 3/4 of their front of the stripe. Now McIntyre with the ball. Once again, Brzezowski relentless in her defense. Rampado with the ball back out to Rampado. Rampado loose ball, and Michigan picks up, and it'll be a jump ball in Michigan's favor. Munger and and Brian, it appears. Brian has checked in for the Purple Leaves. Looks like they got into a little scrapple, but everything seems okay. No injuries on either side, and it will be. And
Looks like it's actually a foul, Alex.
and because it was Niagara's fifth foul, Michigan's now in the bonus. It'll be a 1-for-1. Munger's first shot is good.
That was Bryant on the foul, and the first of 2 falls.
78-26 Michigan with 2.5 minutes left to go. Michigan currently on a 12-2 run in the last 2.5 minutes or so. Same story, just different quarter at this point. Michigan just leading with a long run for most of the quarter. McIntyre passes out to Brian. Brian out to more trying to take on Gondrick, but not able to. Passes to Rampado, but Rampado gives the ball up to Gondrick, who's trying to press, and takes it herself, and not able to make the layup. But
Guess what, Alex?
But Robbins with the rebound and puts it back. But quick transition play, but blocked by Munger. Munger definitely rejected more shot. Passes it out to Brzezowski. Brzezowski, Gondrick now driving, has Backman real high off the glass.
The high glass there.
What a beautiful shot by Backman. Backman now with 13 points on the night. That'd be, I believe, 4 players in Michigan in double digits now. The Purple Eagles now with the ball out to McIntyre. Once again, you can hear the student crowd trying to confuse the Purple Eagles, and Moore gives it up and hands it the pass straight to Backman. Now Brzezowski taking the ball up, passes to Munger, who finds Gondrick all the way in for a far 3. Not able to make it. It would be rebound Purple Eagles. McIntyre now bringing the ball up. Slowly but surely, she's bringing the ball up. She crosses the midcourt line. Pass out to Moore on the right, going right to the left. Moore trying to drive, but Robbins not giving her much space. It's been the story this whole game. Michigan kind of putting defensive stop on all ends. And a quick pass, but taken away. Gondrick now going for the quick steal, and just takes it in herself, but draws the foul, and she'll take 2 this time. That was actually a positive play in my opinion for Niagara.
Instead of giving them a free layup, at least making them earn the 2 points.
Or the and one. Michigan's definitely had a few more than fair share of and ones tonight.
That was the Niagara defensive play of the game right there.
Michigan lead with a 17-2 run the last 4 minutes, and it'll be 84-26, 42 seconds left to go, and a few switches for both sides. Munger coming out as well as I believe probably Purple Eagle as well. I'll get you that once I can see the number. And Gonzalez misses her second her second free throw, and McIntyre now bringing the ball up. McIntyre out to Moore, driving baseline, passes it out to McIntyre. McIntyre with the three, short, and it would be a Michigan ball.
Shot clock off. 25 seconds to go.
And Johnson was the Wolverines to check in for Munger, and on the floor for Michigan with 20 seconds to go. Gondzik, Robbins, Johnson, Backman, Brzezowski. Now Gondzik with the ball out to Robbins. Robbins passes it to Johnson. Johnson back to Gondzik. 7 seconds left to go. Takes on the defender. Oh, finds Johnson for the open layup. And that would be the end of the third quarter.
Can you say 60?
18.
Woo!
Michigan ending with a 22 run for the last 5 minutes of this quarter. 86-26 in Michigan's favor. And we'll be right back. And it will be actually Chris Pickler and Dalton who will be taking on the shots.
Let's do it. Pumped.
And welcome back to the WCBN FM Ann Arbor broadcast of Michigan's women's basketball. Dalton Pataki back on the play-by-play call. Chris Pickler, the intern, with me on color. I'd like to thank Alex Lopez for his time and service today.
And his laptop.
Bringing this high-quality broadcast to all homes across America. In a game that has certainly become lopsided since the end of the first quarter. 86-26, Michigan on top. Niagara just maybe looking to get out here with any injuries. McIntyre will now bring it in for Niagara. Corselli on the right wing. Flips it up top to Backman. Backman over to McIntyre to Corselli. Back to McIntyre. McIntyre looking to go inside. 3-2 zone for Michigan prevents it. Three-pointer from Backman. Front iron, no. Rebound, Robbins. Robbins up top to Thompson, who's had a historical day today already. Brzezowski over in the corner to Johnson. Johnson to Robbins. Robbins works. Lefty scoop. No. Peace fighting for the rebound. It's going to run out of bounds.
Give it to Niagara.
Niagara basketball. Good call, Chris the intern.
Watching those refs really helps.
I was hoping they would throw a replay up on the screen.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
McIntyre now brings it up the other way for Niagara, the Purple Eagles. She goes around the right side into Corselli into the corner. She gets a screen from Rampado up top to Strumpel. Strumpel front iron three, no good. Rebound Peace. Peace up to Brzezowski. She's going to pull it back. She's going to flip it all the way over to Thompson on the left side. 23 to go on the shot clock. She's up top into the corner for Johnson. Johnson looking to get into Peace, can't do it. Drives middle, tosses up a righty, back iron, no good. Rebound Peace gets stripped away.
Is that a defensive rebound now?
By Strumpel. Strumpel can't hold on to it. Turnover, Niagara. Michigan basketball with a fresh 30. And David's daughter now checks in. The Icelander making her first appearance of the fourth quarter. Sarah Thompson will be triggering along the baseline for the Wolverines. She looks, safely gets it up top to Brzozowski, who brings it around the center. She turns the corner, right-handed layup, good. Heads up play there by Brzozowski, realizing the defense shifted and she got the corner. 88-26, Michigan on top.
Going into the 2-3 zone here, Michigan.
McIntyre over to Backman, up to Corselli. Corselli with the hand in her face, three, back iron, no good. Johnson initially with the rebound, stripped away though by Strumpel, will be tied up ball, jump ball, possession arrow pointing in favor of the Wolverines. Thompson will now bring it up and initiate the offense. 8:25 here to go in the game. And then in a lopsided affair on a Sunday afternoon. Thompson in the corner goes baseline, tries to kick it out, tipped away by David's daughter. Loose ball on the floor, another jump ball. And as you would guess it, possession arrow has switched over to the Purple Eagles.
You know what? This might actually be the first thing that has gone their way. And we're in the fourth quarter, 8 minutes to go.
Broken clock is right twice a day, Chris. So expect something else good to happen.
Deal.
McIntyre now brings it up. Cozy checked in at the break. She gets it now along the left wing. She gets a screen from Strumpel. Strumpel rolls, nothing there. Cozy crosses back over to the left side, over to Strumpel. Back out to Cozy. Cozy trying to turn the corner. Pump fake, no. Strumpel up top. 10 to go on the shot clock. She's guarded there by Robbins. Stripped away by Johnson. Johnson now one-on-one with Backman. She's going to take it all the way in. And one.
That is about as good as a strip can get. That was a beautiful defensive play.
And poor defense on the other end by Backman for Niagara. She didn't get out of the way, and she didn't foul to the point where Johnson couldn't get a shot off. And one, as a Kenray Johnson cannot convert now on the and one, but Peace will get the rebound, puts up a righty hook, misses it. Cozy gets it, loses it, but gets it back. Cozy up top now. 20 seconds to go on this shot clock. 7:30 remaining in this game. Backman along the left wing. Again, David's daughter can't, swings it back around all the way into the corner to McIntyre. McIntyre back up top for David's daughter. A little pump fake, show and go move. Forces one up. Good defense there by Peace. As now Brzozowski brings it all the way in. She kicks it in the corner for Johnson. Up top for Robbins. Robbins for three. Something you don't see out of her. She misses front iron. And on the rebound, maybe a loose ball foul by Kiaja Peace.
I believe Peace tried to grab the ball from Niagara, and for the first time all night, she didn't get it.
And there's two things, Chris. Two things I said would go right. Prophetically calling the game here. Once again, Dalton Pataki and Chris Pickler. And I predict Michigan will win this one. As Strumpel works up in the elbow, and she's going to get a charge called on her, as Brzozowski predicted the spin move and was in the right position at the right time.
You know what, Dalton? I believe in miracles. Give me Niagara in this one.
Give them Niagara.
Give me Niagara.
Down 64 with 6:53.
Trust me, it's the Purple Eagles night.
Brzozowski bringing it up into the middle of the floor. She goes over to Williams. Williams up top to Johnson. Johnson working on a much smaller Cozy. She dribbles, drives, kicks out to Williams. Williams, a very passive shooter, into Peace. Peace finds Johnson, and Johnson converts on an and one.
This is just a ton of fun to watch. This was completely different than the men's game I called earlier today. This is great. I hope every game is like this. This is a ton of fun.
Excellent team basketball. This Michigan team under Coach Kim Barnes-Arico has been known to fill it up. And Johnson can't convert on the end one once again. Rebound Peace, but she got away with a push, or she didn't get away with a push-off.
We've got both Bryan and Bogman for Niagara with 4 fouls. 23 as a team to Michigan 13.
A point that may seem mute at this time for Niagara.
Yeah,
Michigan, though, averaged around 94 points a game last season. They scored 101 in their season opener and are at 92 with 6.5 to go. Down in the quarter, McIntyre screen and roll with Bryant. Ball loose up to David's daughter. She misses. Finally kicked around and out of bounds.
Wait a minute.
Ruled Michigan ball, but overturned. It'll go back to Niagara. Niagara has to be mindful of the shot clock here as there's only 10 to go. That ball did not hit rim.
Wow.
Backman will be on the baseline looking to get this one in for the Purple Eagles.
Are we going to a replay? Because it looks like the ref is over at the booth right now. And there's now music being played over. Nope. Okay. Never mind.
Backman up to David's daughter. Over to McIntyre. 8, 7, 6, 5. Over to Cozy. Cozy all the way in. Has to pull up jumper. Blocked by Danielle Williams. She can't save it out of bounds, but only 1 second on this play clock.
This will be fun. 1 on the clock here. Below the rim. Let's see what you got, Niagara.
And it quickly gets into the corner for Bryant, and she can't even get it off in time. Turnover, Niagara.
You gotta just tip that thing. You can't catch it and shoot. It will never go in ever.
That will give them an even 30 turnovers on the day.
Great.
Johnson up top for Michigan. She works over the left side to Danielle Williams. Danielle Williams back to Brzozowski. Brzozowski had the 3 if she wanted it, electing to take a little more clock off. She dribbles in, pull-up jumper, block, 10 seconds, rebound by Kayla Robbins. Into Peace. Peace working left hand, gets it just over the rim and just in. Deja Peace.
Peace. That was beautiful. Great rebound, great shot.
Tough finish in traffic. Something that the Michigan coaching staff has to be pleased about to see out of one of their freshman recruits. Now up top, McIntyre on the left side. 15 to go on the shot clock. Swing around to Cozy, inside to Davidsdar. Davidsdar working baseline. Tipped away by Johnson. Corralled in by Williams. Up to Robbins. Robbins now bringing up over to Brzozowski as they get it across the timeline. We hit the 5-minute to go mark in this game. 94-26, Michigan on top. Danielle Williams with it. Swings it into the corner to Johnson. Johnson pump fake to Brzozowski. She brings it around the middle. 10 to go on the shot clock. Over to Williams. Up to Johnson. Johnson now working with 8. She takes it all the way in. Right hand on the left side. No good. Robbins rebound and finish.
Stop. You've heard that one before, folks. Rebound and finish.
Niagara not even trying at this point.
Dalton, can you say 70? Hot dog.
70-point lead for the Wolverines. And defense, the thing that Coach Kim Barnes-Rico preached in their 2 days off since their Friday matchup against Oakland, has definitely come into play as that ball is tipped away. 10 seconds to go on the play clock for Niagara as Backman has up top to McIntyre. McIntyre into Davidsdar. Davidsdar elbow jumper, back iron, no good. Rebound, Bryant. Bryant gets it, kicks it out to McIntyre, over to Backman. Backman for 3. Front iron off the glass, no. Rebound, Robbins up to Brzozowski. Brzozowski pushing it in the corner to Danielle Williams. Danielle Williams up top, dumps it into Peace. Peace working now on Davidsdar. Lefty hooking good. That's a nice move for a freshman there. McIntyre brings it all the way over, and head coach Jada Pierce is going to take a timeout. 3:45 to go in this one. Michigan leads 98-26, looking to eclipse the century mark 2 games in a row.
Dalton, you want to hear something interesting?
I do, Chris.
Because according to the stat thing that we're both looking at, is this a 29-0 run for Michigan?
What?
It looks like their last jump was 4:02 in the third, and it was 69-26. It's 98-26 now. Is that a 29-0 run?
We saw them have a 22-3 run to close out the first half. And now we are seeing this massive run to close out the game.
Niagara has been shut out for more than a quarter. For a quarter and 17 seconds.
And
wow.
Niagara shooting 22%, 9 of 41 from the field, 2 for 12 from beyond the long line, 67% from the free throw line. But the biggest stat mark, 30 turnovers for Niagara. Now, Chris,
yes,
you've been watching this entire game.
I have been.
Has it been a product of great Michigan defense or poor Niagara ball security?
Well, first off, I'm a Niagara fan. I'm excited because this team is the dark horse.
The dark.
If there's a team that's going to be UConn in the NCAA tournament, is it going to be Michigan? No, it's not going to be Michigan. It's going to be the number 16 Niagara Purple Eagles.
What makes you say that?
It's just how college basketball works.
It's
It's how
how-
March works, Dalton. You wouldn't understand.
March Magic is an actually excellent explanation.
Anyway, 30 turnovers is just terrible. I'm going to say it's the Michigan defense. I don't think this Niagara team is that bad. They're 1-0 right now. I think in their own division, wherever they are, I'm not sure if they're D1 or not. I think they're actually not terrible. I think they're an okay team. They are 1-0. They've clearly beaten somebody. But I think Michigan is just this is a Michigan Appalachian State game, version 2, where we blew them out like 52-0.
And
good.
I think I'm going to have to agree with you that it is the Michigan defense because a lot of it hasn't been just Niagara throwing it away. We have seen a few of those, but a lot of it's been tipped passes, tough defenses forced loose balls. And so as now McIntyre will get us back into action, swung around to Moore, over to Granruth. Granruth for 3. She hits it.
That's why I picked him.
Maybe a spark too
Yes.
late for the Purple Eagles. Zaski now tosses it in the corner to Johnson. Up to Peace. Peace muscles her way up, gets her own rebound. Misses again, gets her own rebound. Muscles out, kicks out to Danielle Williams to Robbins. Robbins pump fake, drives into the middle. Tough lay-in, can't get it. Rebound Moore. She might have got away with the travel right there. Moore over to Granruth. Up top to McIntyre.
I think the refs have just mentally checked out of this one.
3 minutes to go. 15 on the play clock as McIntyre's done nothing but dribble at this possession over to Moore into the corner. She's looking to get it in somewhere. Good defense by Robbins, denying the post. Up top to David's daughter for 3. Front iron, no. Rebound Robbins. Robbins has played very well in her time today.
That's going to give her a double-double. That one right there.
Zaski tried to pass it, tipped away by Banks. Eventually into Robbins. Robbins, a nice pass into Peace. Peace muscles it up. Rebound Robbins, put back,
100.
rattles around and in. And that'll give them even 100. 100 to 29. Michigan leads. 2:25 to go in this second season matchup for the Michigan Wolverines and Niagara Purple Falcons. Purple Eagles. Swing around to Granruth. Granruth 5 feet beyond the arc, and she hits it. 2 for 2. Where has she been all day?
Get the Minnesota Lynx on the phone, folks.
Zaski brings it up. We've now hit the 2-minute warning. What a spin move on the baseline by Peace. Can't finish, leaves it short. Rebound Johnson. Johnson goes up right side, short off the glass and in. Finishes over 2 defenders. McIntyre brings it up. Into the corner for Granruth. Does she shoot another one? No, she wasn't quite 5 feet behind the arc yet. McIntyre over into the corner for Granruth. Granruth for 3. You know it. Oh, back iron.
We all wanted it.
No good. Rebound Williams followed there by Bryant. Williams just got in the way of Bryant. She was trying to run back on defense. Honest foul.
Congratulations, Kayla Robbins. 10-10, the double-double.
In only her second collegiate game.
That's beautiful.
Backman now in the game for Bryant. Danielle Williams, as Michigan is now in the bonus, will be shooting 2 free throws to extend this lead to a safe 71.
Safe.
136 here to go in this one.
You know, as they say, not over to the fat lady sings. There's no such thing as a good lead.
And now it's up to 72, 104 to 32. A minute 30 here to go in this one.
I just got a message from the stat department. It looks like Thome is also 1 rebound away. She's at 12-9.
Oh no!
And she's not on the court right now, Dalton.
And I don't think she'll get back on the court as McIntyre swings it up top to Moore. Back to McIntyre. McIntyre for 3. Yes!
Woohoo!
And it's been a 3-point barrage here in the last 4 minutes.
That is the 5-foot McIntyre.
Zaski brings it up, working. Johnson to Robbins. Robbins for 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound Backman, but stripped away and corralled in there by Danielle Williams to Robbins. Robbins now is just going to pull it out. 27 to go on the play clock and 54 to go in the game. Danielle Williams has it up top over to Johnson. Johnson to Zaski on the corner. 17-16 on the shot clock. Zaski picks up her dribble, pass over to Danielle Williams into the corner to Johnson. 11-10-9. Back over to Brzezowski. Brzezowski for 3. That one's good. 37 seconds on the game clock. 27 on the shot clock. will be the last full possession for either team. Stripped away there by Johnson, but Grand Ruth gets it back and finally tipped away in another turnover for Niagara.
I think that's going to do it, folks.
Brzozowski corrals it in. All she's got to do is get it across the half-court line. She does, and that'll do it, folks. Michigan will go on to win this one 107-35 behind a double-double out of freshman Kayla Robbins.
Watch out for the Purple Eagles late in the season, folks. We'll see them in March.
12 and 11 for Robbins. Thome, 1 rebound away at 12 and 9. Chris, what did you make of this one?
Well, every shot we missed was put back up by an offensive rebound. Niagara went more than 10 minutes without a field goal, and unfortunately, it wasn't the Purple Eagles' day.
Yes, the Purple Eagles finishing with 31 turnovers. Michigan, here's something you don't see too often. Michigan shot 53%, 42 of 79.
Woo!
Michigan got up 79 shots. Niagara only attempted 46. So Michigan wins this one by 72. They advanced to 2-0 on the season. And Michigan only 2 turnovers in the second half. Good job there by Coach Kim Barnes-Arrigo corralling her team in at halftime for what could have been a potential problem. This game, though, decided early. Michigan 107-35 here at Crisler. For Chris Pickler, Alex Lopez, and myself, Don Pataki, and the entire WCBN FM
That's
News
right.
team, we would like to wish you a good night and a go blue.
Woo!